Saturday morning, sun's coming up. Kind of dreary. A little sprinkle last night, but that's alright. Well, it's Saturday morning. I'm not going to ruin my cheerful mood by going to work. So I got to do a little cleanup in here. I got a mess everywhere. Last weekend the Toyota got its new motor and went down the road, so that's good news. Maybe we can work on the old 66 a little bit. Maybe wash that. Maybe. What are you fixing to do?
Empty the water out of the radiator and put some antifreeze in it.
And why do we need antifreeze?
To keep it from freezing.
Excellent, excellent.
Anti-freeze.
What's this little pesky thing?
This is Franklin.
That's for how much he costs. What are you doing?
Sitting on the window.
Ain't you supposed to be doing something?
I just don't know where the gasket is.
Huh?
I don't know where the gasket is.
The filler neck, the hoses that go into the gas tank on this side. Check it out.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Filling my radiator with antifreeze.
You're doing a fine job.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Decided to fool with this hood a little bit more. You can see some daylight right there where I've stretched the metal and made a hole. But it's still coming together. We're almost at it. Still got a little work to do. But it's pretty close to being close enough. Then when I get tired of messing with the hood, I put the heads on this the other day. I need to get that stuff cleaned up. Put the guide plates on, the push rods, and assemble it. If I really get after it, I might even fire it up. Little Miss got the gas tank out. Good. I'm still sneaking up on this hood. Still got a little more work to do in here. Been using a chisel and hammer and dolly and whatever else I can think of. It's coming together. And Mrs. Heavy Chevy put antifreeze in, left her truck running and disappeared. I don't know what happened. Well, I went to the store and I come back, this thing was overheated, spewing water everywhere. I think the motor's junk. We're gonna have to hunt for another motor. Would you forget about it?
Yeah, well.
Maybe we'll have to build that 400 over there. You better start saving your pennies.
You're just pulling my leg.
Alright, we just about got it. Close enough to be close enough. It's quite a little chore getting that right. I think I'm just going to clear coat it and let her ride. Let's go see what Mrs. Heavy Chevy's doing. Where'd the steering wheel go?
Took it off.
Why?
So you can fix the horn button.
Oh, always something for me to do, ain't there?
Yeah.
You about to get it?
Yes.
Good. Alright, working on this horn button deal here. I went down and got me a new ding-danger. That fits in there like so, but you can see it sticks up a little too high. So, I need to drill that countersink out a little more with this handy drill bit so that this piece will fit flush. And then the steering wheel goes on top of that. And so on. But the dilemma with all that is, this piece is too short, so I'm going to have to figure out how to make that longer. I can't cut it twice and make it longer. I'll have to add to it.
As far as I can fix.
Yep.
What do you say, pal? Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay. Alright, I carefully soldered on a little piece of copper wire on the end of this brass piece. Now we just need to reassemble it, and my idea is assemble the steering wheel and then trim that to the correct height. Alright, Mrs. Heavy Chevy, see if the horn blows. Bang! Don't be scared, hit it. Works fine. How's it going, girl?
Horrible.
You're doing fine. Just keep practicing.
Alright.
Someday I'll be able to quit work and you'll be able to pay all my bills.
What about my own though?
Yeah, I'll let you worry about that. She's already progressed to a quarter panel. Not too bad for a girl. I think I'm done. All I'm going to do to this hood, I had some clear, so I sprayed a little clear on it. Kind of looks neat with that clear on there. He's still a little ripply, but it'll be okay. And then Mrs. Heavy Chevy brought me something over here. I'm gonna have to take that apart and see what I'm up against. Shouldn't be too bad. Well, I cleaned it up a little bit and put a little oil in it and hooked it up. It works, but it is weak. So I guess the next thing to do is take it apart and see what ails it. What do you think?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Well, it don't look like we'll be firing her up today, but I am working on putting the guide plates and the rocker studs in it. I think I'll pull the lifters out and put a little bit of assembly lube on them and inspect them, make sure I ain't got a flat lobe or something, which I don't believe I do. Looking here, I think I might have some suspect parts. I think might have a few bent push rods. I forgot which ones. Spin the push rod and the rocker arm moves up and down. That one's pretty bad. That wiggles a little bit. That one's pretty bad. Might need to buy some push rods. Well, I think on that note, I'm gonna go on in the house and relax. Little missus gonna try her hand at pinstriping. Not too bad for the first try. Not too bad at all. Well, that's it for now. See you.